Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be making 21 calls. These are a mix between cold calls, follow-up calls, and offer calls. It's essentially a mix of calls I make over maybe like a 2 to 3 day span. The video is about 2 hours long. So put these on in the background. I hope these provide you some value in how I structure my conversations when talking to sellers. Comment feedback, comment constructive criticism, comment calls that you liked, or calls that you didn't like, calls that you think I could do better on, because I'm not perfect.
All right.
Good. When we spoke in the past about your lot and your house, I just wanted to follow up, see where you're at with that.
Well, I'm not anywhere at it right now. I'm sick, and I'm just gonna turn it over to my son.
Oh, you're sick, you said?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Uh, a little better.
Okay, well, that's good. Was it just a cold or something more serious?
No, I was dizzy.
Okay. Um,
Really dizzy.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Well, I mean, I was just, we spoke in the past about your lot. We were saying that, maybe we could meet at like 24, you said you could get it done at?
Yeah, but right now I'm just not. Like I said, I'm gonna have to kind of renege for right now. In a few weeks, maybe try to recover.
Okay. Gotcha. And what about the house? You still thinking about
No,
selling?
nothing. No, everything is just no go right now.
Okay. Well, should I call you back in the future, or I mean, what do you
Yeah, just try me.
when do you think I should try you again?
Maybe in 2 weeks.
Okay. And and what did you say earlier? You said you're thinking about just giving it to your son, you said?
Yeah, I was thinking about letting him handle it because it's too much stress for me. Maybe that's why my blood pressure went up and I was dizzy and all of that stuff. It's
Oh
a lot of
man.
pressure, you know.
You said it was
I'm
just
pushing,
too
I'm
stressful for
not no
you?
young man. I mean, I'm pushing 80 years old, so
You're pushing 80 years old?
yes, I am.
Wow. You don't sound a day over maybe 50. You sound great.
No, I'm
Man,
pushing 80, man.
wow, you sound like my dad. You don't even sound like an old guy. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm pushing, pushing close to 80, and I just can't stand a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And the
So
selling process has been a little stressful for you were
it's
saying?
too stressful for me.
Got it.
So I would appreciate it if you just call me in a few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And
Uh,
is there anything I can do to, relieve that stress with selling it? If we just moved forward on an offer and then you don't have to worry about it anymore, do you think that would help or?
well, I don't know. I'm just gonna maybe let my son handle it in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Let him
Um,
deal with it because he's
you
more
think
equipped than me.
you think it would make sense for us to maybe call your son or tell
Don't call him now.
him?
No, you call me and I'll let you know
Okay.
if he's even in the agreement with it. All right, Alex. Thank you.
All right, thank you, brother. Have a good one. Feel better.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, bye.
Bye.
All right, nothing I can do there.
How you doing?
Good,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm over at Mom and Dad's house right now, taking a look around. She's got everything about ready to move out. It looks like.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah, she asked for 2 more weeks. I can't help but give her 2 more weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but she's got 2 beds here too. That means her son's helping. It's about damn time he got off his lazy ass.
Okay, well, that's good
Uh,
news.
yeah, it is. But anyway, I give her 2 more weeks to do that, and then I know we're coming down to just we have some power tools, and I'm going to try to get her to list them now so we can get them out of the way too. Other than that, we're ready for an offer.
What
But
kind of what kind of tools do you guys got?
he's got a stand up. I think it's a Craftsman drill. A drill press. There, it's right. I'm looking at it now. It's a Craftsman drill press. Stand up. It's a big solid piece, for drilling. Then he's got over here, he's got electronic redial saw, it says. Radial saw, I guess it is.
No, I'm not interested in any of that.
2.75. Yeah, it's got a table and big thing goes in it, and it looks like it's on a big gas table here with 3 damn There's 6 drawers for storage, and then you got another damn whole bunch of storage shelves. Here's another saw. This is a Sears Craftsman 3 horsepower miter saw.
No,
Okay,
I'm
he's
not
got.
interested in any of those.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's got a tool room over here, and basically, I'm too damn old to go into business or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta. Yeah,
If it was something
got
else,
any
maybe.
ideas? Got any ideas about listing them? I'm thinking about just put an ad in the paper or stuff.
Facebook Marketplace is gonna be your friend for
A
that.
marketplace, yeah,
Yeah.
or like an eBay or somewhere like that,
Yeah.
maybe.
Um,
Okay,
I did talk to my team, Michael. I know you were
okay.
saying 650.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody listed it. I think that was Zillow or one of those other companies, but that's what it's listed at. If you look at the house, I'm looking at it now. It's got all marble, stuff.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
mean, we
beautiful
are
house.
investors, so
Yeah.
if you're looking for that market price offer, you might want to, just go
Keep
with a
you in
realtor.
mind. Okay. Well, I don't really want to go to a realtor. That's why I'm trying to stay with my sister on this here. It's already been
Yeah.
4 years, and
I
I'm
think
hoping that.
I
Yeah.
think from our initial look, I think we're gonna be a little bit lower, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I can definitely keep you in mind. I got your number. Your home buyers. So, um, yeah, not a problem. I keep that in mind. I got to wait on her because it's 50-50. We both got to sign off, even though it's
Yeah.
both in our names. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's something. But no, like I say, this here is within a mile from the ocean. It's got so many nice things to it. The only thing I don't like about it is high taxes. But
Yep. Tax.
I
Well,
let,
insurance as well. Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
because
Well.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's stay in touch. And you
Okay,
said
no
2 more
problem. I
weeks.
got you. I got you here. You can check back in a couple of weeks and see what's going on if you're interested still.
All right. Sounds
And like
good.
I say, and I'll call you if anything goes ahead of schedule, but it's way behind schedule now, so I have no clue when. But I'm definitely going to get rid of this house. If it takes me another 2 years, it's got to go.
Sounds good.
4 years is way too long. Okay,
Yeah.
Alec.
Thank you, brother.
Bye bye now.
All right. Hey, Howard, how are you?
All right.
Good, good. Well, hey, I got your info from a referral company. They had sent me it regarding, it looks like your duplex in DeLand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just, trying to put together here an offer for you. It looks like you were going to be looking to sell this. Is that correct?
200.
For 200?
Yep.
Okay, got it. And is it a 2-1-2-1 or what is the split?
It's basically a 2 bedroom upstairs. You can say 1.5 bedrooms downstairs.
2-1
Uh,
upstairs.
and there's a shop in the back. It's 1,200 square feet. It actually has a half bath. It has what was used as a bedroom back there too.
Okay,
They
so
raised
sorry,
they raised they raised 6 head of kids there, and one of the boys used to live in the shop.
oh, okay, sorry, I'm kind of slow in typing. That's my fault. So you said a 2-1 upstairs, a 1-1.5 downstairs, and then
Yeah.
like like an efficiency or like a studio shop.
It was just a bedroom and a bath.
Okay, a
Half bath.
1-1.
Well, half bath. No tub.
Got it.
Just
Okay,
toilet,
we'll put a 1-1 there. And that shop, it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to get an idea. I went on the county
To
and
the
they didn't
back.
really have like a layout. Because you have a lot of trees there.
It's on everything's on the lot line.
Okay. Now, is the shop a separate building?
Yes.
It is. Okay. And is that a concrete block, a frame?
It was frame and covered with galvanized metal.
Frame. Okay.
You
And then
go-
the
yeah,
main house,
you're gonna need to tear it down.
you're gonna need to tear it down?
Yeah, everything's full of termites.
Oh my God. The main house as well?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And the main house, I guess, is frame too?
yeah.
Okay. And they both have like bad termites, or how long has that been happening for?
They're bad.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Okay. And did you mention that you raised your kids in these houses?
No, 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 no. It belonged to a plumber.
It belonged to a plumber?
Yeah.
Okay. How
And
did
he
you get
had,
your hands on these?
he,
Did you
he,
buy them?
I owned a piece of property next door, and I bought that.
Okay. So is that where you live? Is next door?
No, hell no, it's an investment.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Was it
Yeah.
the three four
I got stuff
seven, three
scattered
four
all over
five?
town. Mm, pardon?
Okay, no worries. Okay. So it's full of termites. So you think both of these are just teardowns?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man, that sucks. Okay, and it looks like there's a lot of trees there too.
yeah.
Um, is this something that we're able to get access to, or how would we go and see it?
Oh, yeah. You can walk up there and walk around it easy.
Okay, you're
No
okay
use
with
trying
that?
to look inside.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. When was the last time that these were lived in? Do you know?
I kicked a guy out of there 2 years ago.
2 years ago was the last time?
He, was- and he was. I had a tenant that died in the building,
Oh my God.
and he had taken a homeless guy in, and the homeless guy had a post office, had a mailing address established there for 45 days, and I didn't know it.
Oh God. Did you have to do an
He,
eviction?
yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, as soon as I get the mailing address in the house, it's oh man. Okay. And I mean,
So it is. So
yeah,
I'm busy with other stuff, and I just haven't fooled with it.
yeah. And any reason that you didn't do anything? It took you 2 years between then
I'm
and
busy.
now.
I'm busy, and I've already I did two other houses.
You have two other houses?
We remodeled two other houses, put them back in the market. They're bringing 1,600 a month.
Okay. So are you an investor or what do you do?
Yeah, you could say I'm an investor.
You are? Okay.
I used to buy a house. I used to buy a house a year.
Oh, nice. Okay. It's kind of similar to what I'm doing myself. I mean, has anybody made you some good offers? Any
Oh
reason you
yeah,
haven't sold this yet to anybody?
I've, I've had I've had I guess 150 twice.
Okay. I mean, that seems decent. And you didn't want to accept that?
I think it's worth two. There's nothing else like it in town. Everything at this point's a tear down.
Yeah.
There's no more. There's nothing else available.
Yeah. Is
And
that
it's
what you
two
think the
blocks from the
land is?
college.
You think the land is worth too, or you think, um,
I think the land, the location,
yeah,
I think it's worth that.
yeah. The only thing I've seen with these kind of teardowns is sometimes they're worth less than the land just because you have to tear it down and that costs money as well. Um, but I can definitely see what our team's
Cost you about $7,500 to tear it down.
7,500.
Yeah.
Okay, you have somebody that quoted you that?
Yeah, I've got four different quotes on it.
Okay. I mean, would it make sense for us to
75
talk
to
to the
12.
person that quoted you that? Maybe we could just use them if they already kind of know what.
I mean, you could, but not till we get together.
Yeah. Okay, so 7,500. I'm gonna write that down. Um,
I,
to tear down and the trees too.
I was going to get them to wipe out as much of it as I can.
Okay, that's a good deal. 7,500 for the trees as well. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely want to get that connection. Okay. Well, let me send this over to my team and I mean what was your timeline to selling if we gave you a good offer here?
I just, I just get about as easy to clean some stuff out of the storage shed in the back. It's got a 1,200 square foot shop, and it's got all kinds of stuff in there. I mean, I used to shoot fireworks professionally, so that's where I stored my mortars.
Oh, okay. What does that mean, shoot fireworks professionally? Like you did the shows for like
Fourth
parks
of
and stuff?
July, yeah, big shows.
Wow. And you stored all your stuff there?
Yeah.
That's cool. How much do one of
The
those
biggest
shows
show I
cost?
think I did was
I've always
in Denver.
wondered, like how much is one of those, like if you go to like a like some like parks and areas have the fireworks shows and Fourth of July and stuff. How much do those cost
You could spend $15,000-$20,000 today on a 30-minute show.
on one of those shows? Damn.
On 30 minutes.
And you have a lot of
So
fireworks to
if you
clean
watch
up
the,
from the
if
shop?
you watch the, I've probably got, I don't know, I guess I got 15 or 20 mortars in there. The steel mortars are what you put the shells in when you
Yeah.
fire them. Excuse my voice, I've been fighting leftovers from COVID for 3 months.
Oh man, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, you
So my
sound
voice is
fine, no
screwed up.
worries. Well, I'm definitely gonna see if we can get an offer here for you. Seems like an interesting property. I mean, how big is this lot? I guess I could look in the county. It's like 8,000 square feet, 9,000 square foot lot. Is that correct?
I want to say it's, I think it's roughly about I think it's 125 or 125, something like that.
Okay. So they have it on Zillow.
I have a survey on it, but I don't
8,712
have it in
square
my
foot
hand.
lot.
I don't have it. The county records show it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
have a survey about a year old, but I don't have it close by.
Hmm. Yeah, I did see
I don't
some
have it
other
with me.
lots in the area. Like I see this one on University Ave. It sold for 120. On Rich Ave, it sold for 110. Kind of similar sizes to yours. Yeah, I mean, I can see if I can get you the 200,000 price, but
Where on the ridge? Where that?
it was on Rich.
What ridge?
It was on Rich, close to Amelia Ave. Sold for 110.44 acres. Yeah, and then you got this one on Church Street that sold for 125.29 acres. Yeah, and let me see if I can put together an offer here. I'm gonna talk to my team. Um, I mean, if we gave you an offer, would you be open to if we came closer to 200, would you be open to giving us more access to the property and allowing us to pre-market it?
I don't. I'm not getting into a backdoor listing.
Okay.
I used to be a broker,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, it's not a backdoor listing, but we sometimes do deals like that. All right, well, we'll just come in as a cash buyer then. Let me talk to my team and see what we can do. In the situation we can't
okay.
make 200 work, I mean, would you work with us? I know you got 150 was too low. I mean, somewhere in the middle there, or
I don't know I don't know how much I want to part with it like that,
okay.
because I would just develop it myself because of the location.
Yeah, it's
But
a
now
good
let me ask you
location.
this: Are you a player for a bigger piece? Are you a player for 300 by 500 piece of property?
Yeah, no, our company definitely is, yeah. I mean, I just make the calls, so I'm not personally the buyer, but if you have something else, I could definitely get you an offer for it. Where is that one?
Just a minute.
I'm looking at the county property appraiser.
It's in
Is
the
it,
land.
yeah. Is it on Minnesota?
Yeah, I'll get the other side. It's at the corner of South Garfield
Okay, one
and
second.
East Euclid.
It's in the same zip code?
Towards
Okay, you said South Garfield
Charlestown.
Ave, so it's like a little South Garfield and what? East Euclid Ave?
Euclid. East Euclid.
East Euclid Ave. Okay. Is it next to across the street from that apartment building or townhouses?
Yes, it's a northeast corner of that intersection.
Okay, so it's on Garfield and Euclid. Does it go all the way up to Walt Ave, or is it just trying to? Okay, I see it here.
No,
Okay,
it doesn't go to Walsh.
Highland Ave touches it.
There's a piece of there's a piece of property, Highland, I think, touches on the backside.
Yep, I see that. Okay. Yeah, this is a big lot. You own this lot?
Yeah. My church does, and I'm a trustee, and I'm in charge of selling it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big lot. Let me write
Yeah,
this down.
really.
Does it have a parcel number?
Hello.
Hey, Bonnie, it's Alec. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Well, I was just calling. Saw you called me last night, so just wanted to call back and see if everything was okay.
I don't remember calling you last night. Maybe it was an accidental call.
Okay. Yeah, it was around 12:02 a.m. So, you think accident?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be an accident. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, I guess, while we're talking, I mean, what did you end up doing with your home? Did you end up listing it with the
No, because they told me they couldn't do it.
oh, they didn't have the license for it? I thought you did.
Right.
Oh.
Right. So I've been through about 3 people now, and nobody can do it. So I guess I'm going to have to go to the office, or just, is your guys' offer still there? Or no?
Yeah, but it was pretty low.
Yeah, I agree. However, I just want to get out of this house as soon as I can, but I'm stuck here in Orlando for a month.
Hmm. How much
Till
were
the
you
end
how
of
much
the
were you needing to walk away with, to net in your pocket to make this work?
Well, I mean, I really wanted 100, originally I wanted 150. I know that's not going to happen because of the economy right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 115, 110, I would take it.
No, we wouldn't be in that. We wouldn't be in that range at all.
Not really.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
Can I call you guys back if I don't sell it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Feel free to give me a call whenever. If anything changes,
Okay.
give me a call back. But I mean, we would be under 100. We wouldn't even be in the 100. We're not even in the same ballpark right now.
Well, originally you told me 110.
Yeah, and then spoke with my team, it would be a bit lower. So,
Okay.
well, good luck. I hope it works out.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's a mobile home that does.
Fine.
Okay.
What can I help you with?
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. Well, I received your info from our referral company. I also sent you a text. I saw you called me back. I just missed your call. But they sent us over your
Uh-huh.
info saying that you were looking to sell. So I was just trying to get some more info and, potentially an offer here
Which
for you.
which property are you talking about?
Okay, you own multiple properties? I was originally calling about the one on Spruce Creek, but I mean, we would be interested in, whatever you have that you're selling.
Oh, in Florida.
Yeah, the one in Florida, yeah.
Yeah. What can I help you with
Okay,
on that
sure,
one?
yeah. I just wanted to
Maybe I
get some
get
more
that.
info and an offer for you on that one. What were your other ones? Are they also in Florida or are they somewhere else?
No, that's well, I have 2 in Philadelphia, but
Okay.
it's the only one I have in Florida. And Florida's not in my future, so I'll
Okay.
let it go.
The Florida one's coming due to be sold, is that it?
Pardon me?
You're getting ready to
You
sell the
repeat?
Florida one? The Florida one's not in your future to own long term, you're
Yeah,
saying?
that's one that. Yeah, I won't be going down there, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that
Okay.
would be the one.
And it looks like it's just a large vacant land, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
The 5/8 of an acre is buildable.
Okay. It's 11.6 acres, or how big was it?
11 and 5/8.
11 and 5/8. Okay. And half of it is buildable?
No, 5/8 of an acre is buildable.
5/8. Okay, that's almost half, right? Am I missing something?
Pardon me?
That's almost half of it, correct? It's
I
11.
didn't quite understand.
Can you not hear me that
What did
well?
you say? I was sort of talking while you were talking. What did you say
Okay,
exactly?
you said it was 11 and change acres, 11.5 acres, and 5/8 of it is buildable. Is that correct? So just a little under half of it
Yeah.
is buildable.
No, 5/8 of an acre is
Five
buildable.
eighths of an acre. So
The
under one
of the
acre is
acre,
buildable.
right.
Okay, now I understand. Okay, that's what I was. Sorry, I was just trying to.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so it's 11 acres and change, but only 1 acre of it is buildable.
Yeah.
We'll just say 1 acre, just to round up. Okay. And were you gonna be
hmm
building on this, or what? Like, what were your plans when you bought it?
Uh, it was a consideration, but it's not a part of the country I'm going to be in.
Got it. Okay. And were you actively looking for buyers at this point, or where were you in
Yeah,
that
sure.
process?
Yeah, so I'm not going to have that much use for it, so
Okay.
yeah, I'll sell it or leave it to my kids, one or the other.
Okay. And did they show any interest in wanting to keep it, or they're like they're like, just get it done.
I didn't really talk to them about it. They don't know I'm talking about them now.
Okay. Got it. And how would they feel if you did sell it? Do you think they would care, or you think they would just be like, all right, whatever?
Well, probably not.
Okay. So they don't have any emotional attachment to like the lot or anything.
Not that I know of.
No. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And then are you the only one on the deed, or is there anybody else helping you with the selling
Yes,
process?
I'm the only one.
You're the only one. You're the only one doing the sale, or you have to go through your kids or another family member or anything to get their approval.
No, I own it. Yeah, I make all the decisions.
Okay, cool. Nope, just want to get clarification on that, just so we
Yeah.
know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely something we would be interested in. Now, where in vicinity is the part that's buildable? Is it the part that's on Spruce Creek, or is it closer to Tacoma Farms Road?
I think it's away from the wetlands. It's its own 5/8 acres, my understanding.
Okay. Do you think that's the northern part of it? Because there's a house in the north and south of the land, right? It's 1903 Spruce Creek.
I don't in front of me have some of those numbers,
Okay.
and addresses.
Mm.
There's
Let me look in the county appraiser, because maybe I'm not looking
Brussels.
at the right.
Yeah. That's somewhere to park some money,
Okay.
and the possibility of getting down there, but that's not happening.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see the access road. Oh, is it this road right here? Oh, that goes to a house. I only see driveways. Right, the
Well,
access,
there's the bigger driveway, the one off the road
the one
in
going to.
towards the trees. There are three houses there that
Okay.
are, in that little spot there. They're not
Okay. Yep,
connected,
I
but
see
there are
that.
three addresses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1951. Okay, I
hmm
think I see that. So that driveway can be extended into your lot. Is that correct?
I believe it goes right up to my lot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been a few years
close.
since I've been
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
All right, very interesting. Um,
Can't
and
keep you. They can't keep you off your own land.
yeah. And what part is this buildable? You think the northern part of it, or the part
Five
closest,
five eighths 5/8 of an acre.
like the part furthest west? Do you think is like the further west the more buildable it is? You think is that sound?
I was never on the land.
Oh, you never even
I
seen
never
it.
walked through it,
Okay,
so it'd be hard for me to figure that out exactly. And
yeah,
I don't live there. I live
got
in
it,
Philadelphia.
got it. Okay, and how much did you buy this for when you bought it? I mean, I guess I could see. I don't see sale history. Yeah, what did you end up buying this for when you bought it back then? Oh, I see 126. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm
And what were you looking to sell this for? How much were you needing to walk away with?
Well, I didn't exactly come up with a big number, one number. I
Okay.
mean, I'm willing to take an offer. I haven't really looked at the market.
Okay.
What's it
Um,
worth?
I mean, would you be open to walking away with, a similar amount to what you bought it for, or
I like maybe a little more than what I bought it for.
okay.
But, like I said, I'm not, my plan, it's not in my plans to move down there.
Okay, I'm just writing this info down. Different.
Do you have an offer on your own?
I don't. So I actually just make the calls. And I send this
Uh-huh.
over to our underwriting team. They're the ones with the money, and they're the ones that build the houses. I kind of just take
I
calls
got
here.
you.
So I'm just writing down what we spoke about, and I could send it over to them. Um, I
Hmm.
mean, let's say,
Well, I'll tell you one thing about it. It's a pretty spectacular spot. It's way open. You have 5/8 that you can build on. And I was thinking maybe it was probably going to go to someone who wanted a place that was sort of rural
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
it seems pretty interesting. I just gotta figure out what part. So I'll probably call the county up in a little bit, and then do you have a survey from when you bought it by any chance, or is that not something you?
I don't have anything I can put my hands on
No, okay,
right now.
no worries.
No.
All right, let me see what I can do here.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
it's protected property.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's some turtle living on that land, or some of the other
Okay,
things. I forgot what
yeah,
it is
that's not
already, but
ideal. It's not usually ideal either then, because it's tougher to build when we have animals on there.
well,
Um,
yeah, I don't think you have. Yeah, I think you have 11 acres of uh, wilderness, basically, and 5 acres of buildable space.
mm,
It's your backyard, basically, 11 acres.
yeah, no, it's a beautiful lot. Beautiful lot. I wish it was a
Yeah.
little bit closer to the street, but it's fine. Yeah, all right, well, let me talk to my team and put together an offer here. I know you're looking to walk away with some money on top of what paid. You paid the 126. I mean, did you have a figure of what you were looking to, to actually to sell this for and make on top of that? Like if, we put like 10,000 in your pocket, would that be sufficient, or what were you thinking?
I think about 150, something like that.
Okay, so you're looking
Should be
to
cool.
make around, 25-ish, 24.
Yeah, I've paid all, the taxes and everything on the place. It's been quite a few
Okay.
years.
Yeah, let me talk to them. I'll see how close I can get that 150 offer. And how soon were you going to be looking to sell this if you did sell it? Is this something you're looking to do?
I have no time restraints. I'm more than likely to sell it. I'm not getting down to Florida, so.
No. And have you thought about listing it on the market with a realtor and going that route, or you were just looking to sell this
No,
without?
I haven't. Actually, haven't. No.
Okay. Is that something that you would be
I do know a realtor in the area,
okay? Yeah, I mean,
but
just out of curiosity.
I haven't talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in this situation, we couldn't get you the 150. I mean, do you think you will be listing it with a realtor, or what were you thinking to do?
I haven't really thought about it.
No. Okay. Just curious. Okay. All right. Well, Max, I appreciate your time. My name is Alec. And what I'm gonna do
Okay,
is I'm
Alec.
gonna send this over to my underwriting team, and I will.
By the way, that land was listed for $250,000.
When you bought it.
The county.
Um.
Yeah, and then they lowered it. I
Okay. Because
petitioned them.
I see the just market value on it is 5,700. You're saying that used to be 250.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you got that down from
I've
250
I've turned down numerous offers on the low side like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you can get a 250 offer, I would say go for that all day. You know, if you have their numbers, give them a
Oh
call
yeah,
back.
I would take 250. If
Yeah,
anyone
no,
there wants to get it for 250,
250 would be phenomenal. Yeah.
you say it's sold. Basically.
Yeah.
Thing is, I'm not going to be down there. My kids are not going to be down there,
Yeah. What are you gonna do with the money
and
when you sell it? You're gonna buy something else?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Probably give some to my kids. I
Yeah,
don't
they're gonna
know.
want something, right? If you make 150.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna talk to the county. I'm also
Right,
gonna talk
Alec.
to my underwriting team, and I'm gonna get an offer here for you. See how much of it's buildable. I know you're saying that, but just gonna
Okay.
confirm and then get
I'm,
back with you.
I also might be open to for partial mortgage to hold some of that
You would
cash
be
and
open to seller
take it
financing
over
some of
time.
it?
Yeah, I would do that. I'm at a point in my life now where that would be
Okay. And if we did that, how
helpful.
much of a down payment would you need?
Oh, I guess as much as I could get for the down payment.
Yeah.
Depends on the deal we put together. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
So in
Yeah,
the in
Florida is not in my future.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. Yeah. In the past, we've done some creative structures where we're able to come up to a higher price, and then
Hmm.
we've done it where we don't even do a down payment sometimes, and then we just kind of build on it and then pay them back when we resell or refinance. I mean, is that something you would be open to?
Can you repeat that process again? I didn't
We're,
quite
we
get that.
we won't even do a down payment. Instead, we'll come up to a higher price, so we'll kind of pay you on the back end, and then we'll develop
What do you mean
or
on the back end? What do you mean by the back end?
so, so if we found that this land was good for development to build on it, and then we build something on
Hmm.
it and resell that house or that property that we build on it, and then we pay off you from that. So we'll pay you on the back end of the transaction essentially.
So you get ready to build a place on my land. I have no money, and you have the land, right?
Correct, but you would have a lien on the
That's
land.
not going to happen.
Oh,
No, that's
okay,
not
no,
going to
I'm
happen.
not saying that's what we're gonna do. I'm just saying that's something we've done in the past. Okay, no worries. uh,
Yeah, I'm at the age where I really don't want to have to deal with it and
Yeah,
chase.
you would have a lien on it, and then we would build on it, and then pay you back once we resold that property that we built. But
Well, I'll put it this way. I could be very creative with that concept, depending on how, the terms are set, but there would have to be reasonable terms.
mm-hmm.
I mean, waiting for you to build a house there and waiting 7, 8 years for something to happen is not what
Mm.
I'm into at
Nope,
this
I
point.
understand completely. No worries, you don't have to explain it. All right,
Yeah.
well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. And from here, I'm gonna do my due diligence,
You
send this
too.
over to our
Thank you.
underwriting team, and see what we can do. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
And
much. Yep.
I always thought like 5/8 of an acre and a complete forest, and protected land is what you're really dealing with if you build
Mm.
a house there. So
Yeah.
that might be one of the things to, look at as an option.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, this is gonna be an interesting call. It's gonna be a cold call, but actually, I know the person that had this under contract, and they canceled it. But they have a buyer. So they canceled this deal, but they have a buyer locked in at 20K. They had it under contract for 5. So the goal is to, get it for 5, 2-week closing.
Hello?
Hey, Edward.
Yes. Who's this?
Okay, hey, this is Alec. I was actually calling you about your lot here. Just wanted to see if you were still looking to sell it.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, because we were interested, and then we were kind of looking into it. We saw it was like listed, and couldn't get in touch with the guy who listed it, so I was like kind of confused. Um,
What lot you talking about? Where? Like I
on
own seven.
on Merrick Road.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, that something you were looking to sell still? We were interested.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, we came across it. Um, and then I saw it was listed, so you've been looking to sell this for a little bit, or what were your?
It, I, it hadn't been listed alone because I just decided to sell it recently.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just maybe I'm confused then. Okay. Well, like I said, we would be interested. And if we wanted to give you an offer, I mean, what would the next steps be? Just to, give you it
Just
over
give me
the.
an offer.
Okay. And it looks like it's just like that little lot there, right?
It's small. Yeah, small. It's 50 by. It's two different sides. 50 by 87 on one side and a little more than that on the other.
Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. So I saw that you guys were looking for a little bit. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, if we bought this, we could probably close in 2 weeks. Cash in your pocket, 0 day inspection period, hard deposit. I mean, with that said, I mean, did you have a price in mind of what you were looking to get, or
I'm looking at 7,000.
7,000? Okay, let me talk to my partner. To be honest with you, my partner and I were talking. We were gonna say 3,500.
No,
That would be
no,
too low.
way too low.
Okay. Um. All right. Let me talk to my partner then. I can get back to you. When's the best time to usually call you? Is it around this time?
Really early in the day.
Earlier in the day?
Late,
Okay.
late, late morning, not early morning, late morning.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, well, I appreciate you answering. Once again, my name is Alec. If I was able to get an offer, maybe like 4,500
Nope,
to
nope.
5,000.
I got somebody offering 5,000 already.
Okay. Any reason that you didn't accept that?
Too low.
5,000 is too low.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems like a good offer. So what do we have to do to get this done? I know you're saying 75. Can you work with us on this?
75.
What was that?
What's your next offer?
I know you were saying 75. I mean, can you work with us to get this done? Like I said,
Se-
2 week closing.
7,000. 7,000.
Mm. I'm
That's
gonna
the
have
best
to,
I can do.
I'm gonna have to talk to my partner because he told me 3,500 before.
Well, no. Who told you that?
Just me and my partner.
Well, no, that's too low.
It's too low. Yeah, just the two of us. We just buy ourselves.
And I'm not in a rush to sell anyway. I've had it years already.
Okay. Why are you looking to sell it now? Just out of curiosity.
I'm simplifying my life. Selling
Okay.
that and sell some other property too.
Oh, you have another property as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm closing on that now.
Oh, you already sold that one.
Yes.
Okay, well, congrats on that. Okay, so for this one, you're saying 7,000 would get it done?
Yep.
Okay. And if I gave you a good offer, I mean, what would the next steps be? Would you want me to just email you over the purchase agreement and get this started, or?
Are you offering 7,000? If it's
Well,
not 7,000, you don't waste my time.
well, I mean, we're not too far, so I think maybe I can get a good offer here. I just need to talk to my partner first.
Okay, talk to them and then give me a call back tomorrow sometime.
Okay, are you gonna be around?
Yeah, late morning.
Okay, and Edward, what's a good email address for you if I want to send you an offer? All right, time to rip out some cold calls. I've never spoken to any of these leads, so see how it goes.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Alec. How's it going?
I missed who that is.
Okay, well, hey, hey, this is Alec. Our referral company sent me over your info. They said you were looking to sell your place on Juniper Pass in Ocala. So I was just
Oh,
giving.
yeah, I remember that call. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was just giving you a call to get some more info and an offer. I mean, is this still something you're looking to sell?
I'm interested, yeah. I mean, I'm not. It's not on the market, but I've been thinking about it for a bit. So, yeah.
Okay. And it's a multifamily, correct?
Yeah, it's a four unit.
Okay. What is the bedroom bathroom count of each one? Is it two twos?
It's yeah, all two twos, about 900 square feet.
Each one is 900 square feet?
About, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and it's a legal fourplex. You have 4 meters and
Yes.
everything?
Yes, for pumps too, wells.
Okay, 4 wells and septic?
Felt 4 wells and septic.
Four
Yep,
septics or
4
one
AC.
septic?
You know, that's a really good question. I've had it for 21 years and I've never had an issue.
Yeah, well, that's
So
good.
I
You
don't
never
know
had
how
an
those.
issue at least.
Yeah, I don't know how those drain fields are set up. It could be one. Now that you mention it.
Okay. I see that there's 5 mailboxes. I was just curious for the reason of that.
Probably somebody put one up because somebody probably banged into one, and who knows?
Okay.
There's not actually really 5. Somebody probably just did something dumb.
Okay. And then it looks like also a 1-car garage. Is that correct or
No, not that. There's no garages there.
no? Okay.
No.
All right. And regarding you selling it, it sounds like you have these all rented out. Is that
Oh yeah.
okay?
They've always always.
Any reason that you are looking to sell it? It sounds like you're probably making some cash
I
flow.
mean, it's yeah. Well, it's more like I don't mind keeping it, but I have to do things. I know there's some things coming up, like the roof is going to probably need something in another 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
I got a few wells. I'm doing one now, which will be I think the second pump, or maybe third. But I know I
Okay.
got 1 or 2 more. I got one or 2 more ACs coming
Mm.
up. Interior, a few of them are going to need stuff and appliances in the near, 2-3 years. But more than that, it's that I'll be honest with you, I'm getting low rent. It's only because I've had tenants forever.
You haven't been
And I've
raising it.
I've gradually raised them. They're not to market price. I mean, these are 1,200 market all day, and I'm renting $950, $950, $1,000. So I don't mind doing it and getting to where I need to be, but it's going to be gradual, and I have other avenues for the money.
Yeah. What other avenues do you have for money?
Mortgages.
Okay. Like you're a broker, or what do you mean by that? Or like you lend money?
No, I hold private. Yeah, I lend private money.
Okay.
Yep.
With
So,
with a lender or like your personal money?
No, my personal money.
Okay. Well, we're always looking
Yeah.
to raise money. I mean, what is your criteria for finding a deal to lend on?
Mainly that the collateral's in good position, that I have, room value-wise. That's
Okay.
by far above and beyond the most thing I would look at.
And you only would lend in the first position, it sounds like?
Really kind of would. Like, I mean, I have made exceptions for people I know
Yeah,
well.
for people that you know are
know?
good, yeah.
Right,
I'm the
right.
same
But
way.
usually no.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, if we did work together on this and you saw us perform, maybe we can have a conversation like that in the future, because we do a lot of flips and other projects, so we're always looking to raise money on.
Well, if we're in new relationships, I'm more than willing to take chances not chances, but,
yeah, I know what you
doing
mean,
it
yeah.
on a smaller deal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever do something smaller, like maybe like a mobile home, like
Yeah,
a $30,000
we
or
do mobile
$40,000
homes.
deal.
Yeah.
I could play with that maybe
Okay.
first until we build a relationship.
That sounds great, yeah. And then for this one in Ocala, I mean, do you think this one would make sense for an investor to come in and buy, or you think you're looking for like top dollar here to just get out?
Yeah, that's a really good question. That's why a lot of times I don't like to entertain these. Not because of me, because I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of calls like this. So yes, I mean I don't know. I think that it's very possible that I wouldn't be able to leave enough meat on the bone, maybe. But I don't know. I really maybe not. I don't know what your criteria is.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a lot of room there for improvement as far as rental. A lot. I mean, you could do nothing and just get rid of everybody, or make part of the deal where I get rid of everybody, like with an ironclad contract, and then without doing one thing, you could collect probably like $700 or $800 more a month.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the rent rates and see.
Yep.
You have a mortgage on this, or is it free and clear?
I do have a mortgage. Yeah, I refinanced it once, and yeah, I got a mortgage. Got about like a 200 and maybe 15,000 ballpark
215.
figure.
Got it. Okay. And then what did you buy this for? What were you looking to sell and like walk away with?
I bought it for 199
Oh,
in
man.
2004.
Wow. Okay.
So it's been good. I've owned a lot of these over the years, and this has held up. Like this is really in great condition, and just the people are better. It's the most easiest multifamilies I've ever dealt with. I just sold a triplex that was an absolute nightmare. Everybody
Where
in it
was
sucked.
that?
The neighborhood. It was not that far from it. It was in Ocala also.
Okay.
And everything was a nightmare. It was old, and everything was breaking down constantly.
Yeah,
People
this
sucked.
unit looks nice. Yeah, this building looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
but
you
anyway,
bought it
like
for
in my mind,
yeah.
in my mind, just to weed it out so I could speed it up for you, it's like I don't even think I would ever consider it at this point for any less than 450.
Okay.
Just so you have a number in your head in case you
Yeah,
want to
so
just like not waste
you're
time.
looking to walk away there on like 230-ish in cash.
Yeah. You know the two. Yeah, about
Got it.
250-ish kind of range. Clean, and then transfer that to something else.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll just do what you're gonna do with
Yeah.
it.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, would you ever consider like a creative financing deal where we can maybe come up to a higher price and do some terms?
I do like those deals sometimes. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, I
If they
mean,
make sense.
sometimes it's easier when you don't have a mortgage, but if you're willing to incorporate the mortgage and maybe we just take over that mortgage, those mortgage payments, keep the mortgage in place, and then maybe do like a second position seller finance note and some of the equity. I mean, is that something you would consider?
I don't know. I've been presented with this before.
Okay. And how did that
I just don't
conversation
like
go last time?
Well, my biggest issue is the second position with people I don't know. That's my biggest position. Everything else, a lot of times people are offering me more, so I'm getting a good dollar amount, and my cash flow is actually not that bad considering that's not mine. I'm not doing shit. There's a lot of things in my favor that I like, that are great. I just don't like the risk of like having to deal with shit if things go awry, and I don't have really a good stance on it.
Yeah. So we do a lot of these creative deals, and obviously it's one of the biggest objections we get is I don't know who you are. It's kind of like a long-term relationship to trust you. So we do put a few things in place to kind of protect some sellers, or we'll do like a pre-signed deed. So in the situation that we're not paying the payments, we have a pre-signed deed, and you could deed it back into your name, and some other things like that. I mean, if we did that, you think you might be open to it, or?
Well, I would definitely. This is how I'd be open to it. That sounds fantastic, by the way. So things like that, yes. And if I got one of a trusted lawyer that I know to glance it over and make sure that it seems. A lot of these lawyers are skeptical. So I mean, I'm not a big fan of the lawyers either. I like to do my own deals, but if I get like some type of blessing from someone I trust legal wise, that it looks pretty good legally for me to be able to take a position if something goes wrong, I'd be more than happy to do it. Why wouldn't I? If all the numbers make sense, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And if we did that second position, how much is the mortgage payments? Like, what is your monthly payment?
Oh, it's actually very reasonable. So everything rolled in right now is $1,517 to be exact. That's
okay.
Insurance, taxes.
So you're making almost $2,500 on it. Okay. And how much of a down payment would you need to walk away with? Like, did you have an amount in mind you would need at least?
All right. So again, assuming that everything else is a go and we're comfortable with everything else, what would I want down?
Yeah.
Like 50 grand probably would be enough. 50,000.
So you want like around 10% down?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could send this over to my partner and we could talk it over. I mean, the only thing is, let's say we did that, just ballpark numbers. We're talking 450 purchase price minus 50,000 down. We're at 400 minus a 215 Mortgage balance. So you would hold a note for 185. In the second position, we could do a balloon payment, maybe like 7-10 years or something, and that makes you feel better as well.
Yeah, I mean, the what you described is good.
Okay.
Sounds good. I have to do the math on the 185 and
Yeah, no
think
worries.
of a rate
We're
that
we're
makes
just kind of
sense.
ballparking
But yeah,
here. I'm not trying to.
yeah, but it sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving, so I'm just
No,
going
you're
by
good.
your
Yeah,
math.
we're just spitballing, nothing concrete. Yeah, let me talk to my partner and see if this is something we can consider.
And play around with it. I mean,
Yeah.
if you got something else that you want to present that, you know what I'm thinking now. So you could, play with different things and present it to me. I'm a wheeler and dealer, an open-minded guy.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, no, I'd love to maintain a relationship as well. It sounds like maybe we could do some future stuff if you're looking for deals to lend on. We have deals. All right, cool. Well, and then you go by Anthony, Mr. Anthony. How would you like to be addressed?
Definitely not Mister.
Okay, I don't know why she sent it to me like
That's
that.
bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with Anthony or Tony, but Anthony's good.
Okay. All right, cool. Thanks, Anthony. My name is Alec. I'm gonna text you. I already texted you earlier, but I'm gonna text you again just so you see
I
my
actually saw
number.
that. I was planning on calling you back. But
No,
it's been
no
a crazy
worries.
day.
No worries at all. I'm gonna send you a text, and maybe we can continue this conversation tomorrow or something. And if you want to think it over, we'll also think it over.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, cool. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
sir. Bye. So that was a little bit more of an advanced call with a lot of seller financing and terminology. I think this one could be a deal, but also probably not. But this seems like a good guy to know. So I'm just going to be like, hey, Anthony. Alec, nice to chat.
Hello.
Hey, Jennifer, it's Alec. How are you?
I'm fine. You're not the guy that called me earlier today, are you?
I texted you earlier today, but we haven't spoken yet.
Oh, okay. I get mixed up because I get different calls.
Okay.
No
worries.
So you're an investor?
Yeah, we would be looking at it as a possible investment opportunity. Our referral company had sent it over to us and said that you were looking to sell, so that's how I got your info.
Yeah. Well, the problem has been
Okay.
nobody offers me, and I'm not asking for top dollar.
Okay.
But I'm not going to lose money either.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to lose money either, yeah.
Yeah. At one point, it's hard for me to remember because first I dealt with my husband and I were separated. He passed away. That's why I moved to Florida because I knew he was dying of alcoholism.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I knew I had to deal with his house, so I had to go through the whole probate thing and whatever.
Okay.
Because he didn't. Anyway, so I've been through this talking to investors, and I know you get way less. I mean, it was sickening. I got $250 for his house, and then they turned around and sold it for $385.
Wow. That's insane.
Well, the problem was, and he was a roofer his whole life, so that's really ironic. The
roof was
roofing
bad?
laws in Florida for the insurance. Well, his roof was 1 year too old. When I saw the pictures, when they spoke to me, but it needed work. Plus, he was 4 months behind on payments when he died.
That's not good.
So I had to do a forbearance plan with the mortgage company.
Mm-hmm.
I went through a lot of crap. I had to evict someone that was living there with him.
Wow.
So
where was this?
Yeah, I hired.
Where was this house? Where was this house?
Longwood, Central Florida.
Oh, Longwood. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I already know
It's a nice area.
that nobody's going to probably give me enough because I'd like at least 150. The market, as you know, has slowed down to a crawl.
Yeah, sucks,
Yeah, there's 7 units for sale in my complex right now out of 126.
Do you
But
know why
seven's
so
a
many
lot.
are for sale right now? Is there any
No, I don't.
incoming assessment, or do you know the reason?
No, I don't know the reason, but I'll tell you, I got rid of the property manager and the board of directors because it was a conflict of interest, and they were never cleaning our gutters, the roofing gutters. I was married to a roofer, and they wouldn't even answer their phone. If you called for something, they ignore you. So I'd call the real estate office. Well, that made them mad. Yeah, I said, well, you guys don't answer. So as long as you're not answering, then I'll be calling the real estate office.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
But yeah, I spent almost 3 months getting rid of them.
Wow.
So, and the only reason I was able to pull it off is because I was married to a roofer for so many years.
You know your,
so I
you know
knew
your
what
stuff.
I was talking about.
Yeah, you know your stuff. And did they ever fix the roofs? It sounds like the HOA was responsible. Did they fix it, or?
Well, they've done 2 of the buildings.
Did they do your building yet?
And no, not yet, but it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing the worst ones first. And if they would have, those people would have kept up on the maintenance, we wouldn't have been having this problem, because the material, I was told by an old time roofer, that it should last 25 years. Well, it didn't. Plus the knucklehead roofer who I talked to, and he said, oh, you can call me anytime. Yeah, he was full of crap.
So your roof still needs to be replaced?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, I don't have any leaks or any problem. But, yeah, they're going to replace the roofs,
do you know
as they
do you know
can.
when they're going to do that?
Well, they've already done, I told you, we have 8 2-story buildings, and we have 1 single story. They did the single story first, then they just did one of the buildings, and I'll be honest, they took out a loan, and my HOA is going to go up $68 a month.
Oh, that sucks.
But they pay water, trash, and sewer, so it's really not that bad.
What will it be, like $400?
Yeah, around there.
Okay.
Right now I pay $325, so plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But
and,
people.
what kind of offers?
What?
What kind of offers you been getting so far? You said you wanted 150. You've been talking to other buyers. You just been getting like lowball offers or anything good so far?
No, I had it listed myself just to see what was coming. What kind of offers I would get or whatever. But all I got was a bunch of investors or realtors calling me wanting me to sign up with them.
Yeah, I saw you listed for 185.
Yeah, I
6
mean,
months
I am
ago.
not expecting 185.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be full price.
And yours is
And
a
I do
4.3?
follow it.
Yours is a 4.2.5? Yours is a 4.2.5. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The good thing is, like, some people buy these for their kid to go to the university, and then they have roommates. So there's a lot of people that do that. And then some just rent them out because they can. I mean, it's a 4-bedroom, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of bedrooms. Yeah, I see them for sale here. Yeah, there's this one. This one's fully renovated for sale for 184. It looks nice. What is the current condition?
The one. Are you talking about
G14?
A8? Oh, G14.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. I'm friends with her.
Okay, hers looks nice.
I like mine better.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours right now. Yours is the hardwood floors.
Yeah, but the floors downstairs, it's livable, but it needs replacing. I thought it was water damage in the dining room. I threw a big area rug over it.
Okay.
But I had a painter come to do the master bedroom and bath and the kitchen, because the previous owner, I think when I made my offer, he just quit doing the work. Because everything was painted, and I've got the nice crown molding. You can see that in the pictures.
Yeah, I see it. Oh.
And I like my unit better. And I'm not saying that as a sales pitch. I'm just saying it does. It looks better. My paint is a better color.
Yeah.
I don't really like G14, and that's my friend's place. But
yeah, and yours has
also
the green
my
walls
laundry room
too, right? Some green walls. It looks like.
No,
in the bathrooms?
It's kind of light blue.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
light
the
blue?
green, the ugly green is in 2 of the bathrooms. I don't know why they did that.
That's still there?
Yes, but
so
2
the
bathrooms
pictures
is no
online
big
are
deal.
accurate? Okay.
Yeah, there's pictures. Yeah,
Okay.
you see it, right?
And do you have a mortgage on this?
No.
No. Okay. And you're gonna be it looks like you're living here, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So where are you gonna be going when when you sell?
Huh. I'm still figuring that out. Plus, my parents surprised me with a cruise, so that's all well and nice, but
That's
it's not till
exciting.
November, and I don't plan on staying in Florida.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Plus, I'm waiting to see if any of these are sell. They're just sitting there. Now, what's weird, in the winter, one unit sold in 1 week. And I was like, wow.
It always happens. There's always that one, yeah.
But there was nothing special about it. I couldn't figure it out. And they want too much. There's a 2-bedroom in here for sale for $165. Now, how does that make sense if you can get the 4-bedroom for $180 or $185? And then the one 2 doors, or next door to me, not 2 doors down, they want $206. And yeah, it's renovated, but they're not going to get $206.
Yeah. Have you
And I
ever
was friends with the young lady that put it for sale for her friend. It was bought. These people bought it for their daughter to go to school here, and the daughter didn't like it, so she went and moved out. So her parents were stuck with a condo they didn't need.
And have you thought about maybe doing like a creative offer with like maybe like monthly payments or something or anything like that?
You mean seller financing?
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I don't really like the idea.
Okay. And
The reason being, I just want to be free and clear of it.
yeah.
I locked up money in an annuity that I can only touch it once a year, and I just want my money back. I want to move on. I'm just going to go rent somewhere.
And where are you going to be renting? Like where are you thinking?
Well, I had wanted to move to Tennessee. I'm from California, but all the Californians moved to Tennessee, Florida, and Texas,
Yeah.
and made all the prices go up.
Yeah. What part of Tennessee? You thinking like Knoxville, Nashville?
Yeah, I liked East Tennessee. Well, Nashville's way too expensive. I can't afford
Nashville's
that.
pricey, yeah. Well, I have a family in Knoxville as well.
Oh. Yeah, I went there for a month. I've got a friend, my first Florida friend from over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But
my grandpa lives in Knoxville right now. So yeah, no,
yeah, I
it's a
like
great area.
Tennessee.
Yeah, it's cheap too. I mean, well, it's kind of expensive now, honestly, but
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
It is for what the wages are.
yeah. I'm gonna actually be in Knoxville next month. I'm going up there in
Huh.
June, so
Well, that's good.
yeah.
I know I went to see my friend, but unfortunately, this is going to sound awful, but she's dying.
Oh no.
She had, well, her mom died of breast cancer. Her grandma, who I ended up being best friends with when we met, because she had me take her for an errand, and then I just was, every day we'd go somewhere
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
real close to where I lived. And she died of cancer, but she was a 3-time cancer survivor.
God bless that woman.
Yeah, and
She
she
went
made
through
it
a
into
lot.
her 80s.
Yeah.
And the stupid doctor, they were telling her she needed a knee replacement. It was bone cancer in her knee.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And that was in Knoxville?
She had, you're not going to believe this. I didn't even ever hear this. It's nasty. She had anal cancer last
Oh my
year.
God.
Well, now this few months, she's already had 2 brain operations for the cancer in the brain, and that's very hard to survive. She's not going to be around long.
Yeah, God bless that woman. She's been through a lot. Yeah, I mean, my grandparents live in Knoxville. My step grandma, they obviously it was step grandma and grandfather. She died of lung cancer, but she never smoked a cigarette her whole life.
That happened to my uncle.
Yeah, and she just died 8 months ago. Around 8 months ago, she died in Knoxville, Tennessee, and our whole family in Florida, they all think that the doctor wasn't taking good care of her because she went from no lung cancer to stage 4 in like a week. It's like, I don't know. So everybody, hey Michael, it's Alec. How are you?
Oh, this.
Hey, I'm calling our referral company had sent me your info. They were saying that you're looking to sell your house in Jacksonville, so I was just giving you a call to
Okay.
get some more info. They said that the house was rented out. Is that correct?
You want me to? You want to buy property?
Yeah, we want to buy your property, 92 living there.
Okay. You here now? You're in Jacksonville?
No, I'm actually not in Jacksonville. I'm actually in Tampa, but my partner's in Jacksonville. So, maybe we could come by and meet you there or something.
No, you have to reach me in my house. I live 48. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
because you don't trust people. Is that correct?
I take you with
Is
me
it
and so the property you wish to buy. I have 7.
okay? And did you have prices in mind of what you were looking to sell these for or anything?
Well, I want to meet you first. I want to show you the property.
Okay. All right, let me call my partner up and see if he can meet you. And then you're saying you would want to show us all the properties and then we could put together an offer. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You go. I go.
Okay, Michael.
Go.
Once again, I take trips up to Jacksonville, but I'm actually based out of Tampa, but my partner lives in Jacksonville, so um
You're coming today?
no, let me call him up. What's your availability tomorrow or this weekend? Do you have availability?
Hold on. No, just give me a call before you hit this way.
Okay.
You have my phone number. Give me a
Okay.
call. Tell me you come to me. And go with your Chevy. You wish to buy. That's good. I'd
Okay.
like, I'd like to see anything you wish to know.
And how many houses do you own? You said 7 or 5 or how many?
Where you coming? I'll show you. I
What?
have 7 property, commercial, residential, and churches.
Okay. And
Uh,
it sounds like you're an investor, is that correct?
whatever you decide, I show you the property, and I want to meet with you. This important thing.
Okay. And let me ask you this, Michael. I mean, obviously, sounds like you're an investor. We also are investors. I mean, do you think you would be able to sell these at a price that, we could still have some equity, or are you looking for top dollar?
Well, that's why, this is more question. I want to meet with you.
Okay. All right, Michael.
I
Let
want
me
to
let me talk
know
to
yes,
let me call
then
my partner up. His name is Lorenzo. Let me call my partner up and see if I can set up a time for him and you to meet, and then we could put together an offer here, okay?
you are welcome anytime.
Okay, and all 7 are rented out, correct?
I have 7 commercial, residential, and churches. All
Commercial,
these for sale.
commercial, residential, and what else?
I have residential too.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
No, all right. Just
Okay,
keep
bye.
touch.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, those are just harder sellers to work with, because they want to meet like that, and like I get it. I don't blame them. I knew it. Oh, fuck, bro. So here's what's funny. So this guy's name is Michael. I have a text with me and this other guy from June 27th, 2024. Hey bro, I have a seller with a 7 portfolio in Jacksonville, including 6 houses and 1 church. He wants to meet in person. And then the guy says, "Oh wait, I know who this is. Is it this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah." Short version, his daughter is roadblocking it. They sold a handful. Yeah, I already had this lead in my freaking CRM, so it's kind of a waste, but whatever.
Good. I'm still at work.
Oh, okay. When should I call you back?
Can you call me like after today, probably like 6.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, sure.
Sorry about that.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
All right, so I used to do inbound marketing, and I turned it off because I've been focusing on the PPL, and I haven't had it on for a few weeks. And I just got my first inbound marketing lead in over a month without any ad spend. So I don't know how I got this lead. Like, I'm actually very confused because I'm not spending money on the marketing, but somebody just reached out to me from the marketing. So I'm gonna call him right now. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Alec. How are you?
Okay.
Hey, I just saw you fill out a form on our ad about selling your house at 1920.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing it for a person. I was an ex realtor. We took it off the market, and she wants to sell it, and she wanted to know whether you can give her a fair offer.
Oh, you said you're doing a foreclosure?
No. It has a reverse mortgage on it. She has to pay off.
Oh, okay. How much do you guys owe on that?
I don't know right now. It's escalating day by day. I can give you a better figure maybe later on, but I say in the ballpark around 345, maybe 350.
You owe 345, 350?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much
And,
money were you looking to make at closing?
well, at least 15, if you can get that. I mean, we don't know. It may be, all depends. She's trying to leave the property, and you need to evaluate to see what you're willing to offer.
Yeah, well, we definitely would be interested. We like this part of Miami a lot.
Let me tell you a little bit about the property. On the next street, 1920 Northwest 55th Street, in July that sold at 480.
Oh, okay.
And it's been renovated. This property hasn't had anything done for, I'd say, from 2020, maybe before then. The young lady's father passed away,
Oh,
and
gosh.
and the reverse mortgage, they've been trying to get a hold of them for almost 4 years, and reverse mortgage never responded until now.
Oh,
And she's been dealing with them since around November, but her time is almost up. Or see if she can get an extension to get it
oh,
closed.
okay. So they
'Cause I
called
think
it
it'd be
due?
like,
They called
huh?
their reverse mortgage due? They called it due?
They called it due. You saying?
Yeah, is that what they did? They called the reverse mortgage due, so she needs to
No,
pay.
no. What they did, they given her a little time. They gave her something like 90 days, and she's trying to get another extension.
Okay.
To go
But
ahead
in 90 days
and
she needs to pay off that reverse mortgage or she loses the house. Is that correct?
right.
Okay. And how much longer does she have?
That's what we're trying to find out from reverse mortgage. We
Okay.
may have around maybe 15 to 30 days. We don't know.
Bro, that's not a lot.
Yeah, she may have around 30 days, but if she's in the middle of a deal, they told her she would be eligible for an extension, but she has to have something solid to get the extension. If she had a contract, they would give her another 30 to 90-day extension.
Okay. Yeah, well, we can get that contract to you and work with you to extend that. I don't think that's an issue at all. The house is it's a 4-2?
Yes, I wanted the garage was closed in. Now it does need work to it. I know, and I'll be honest with you, it does need a roof because the roof is over 10 years old. And I know insurance company, right now they ain't doing anything with roofs that's not less than 10 years.
Yeah. How old did you say the roof was? 13?
No, it was 2020. She said her father had something done around maybe 2018. So it's been quite a few years that something has
That's
been
not
done.
old at all. What do you mean? The roof is
Yeah,
2018?
no, but she had work on it, but it doesn't look like it was replaced because to be honest with you, I did see a leak in the Florida room.
Oh, man. Okay.
When did they add it on? But that may not be the whole roof because that was added. But a garage was there closed in, but it was there, but it's been closed in since 2000 and maybe 18. They closed it in.
And you said there's a Florida room. Is that counting as one of
No,
the
no, no,
bedrooms?
no. It was a garage that they closed into extra bedroom. There's no
Okay.
Florida room.
Okay, I thought I heard you say Florida room. My bad. Okay,
No.
so they wanna walk. And what is your relation to the cell?
Okay, well, like I said, I was an ex-realtor, and I know them personally. And she just asked me to try to help her expedite it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not looking for a commission or anything from
So
you.
you were the one that listed this for 425. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay. And what is your name, sir?
Joe Clark.
Joe.
It was on the market. I don't know whether it's off the market or not.
Yeah, it's
Because it was supposed to be off the market. If you check and let me know, it'll be coming off within the next day or so.
How
It
come-
should be off though.
How come you guys don't just list it for like 370 and just try to get like a quick sale?
Okay, because of the condition of property need work, and most people doing FHA, and there ain't a whole lot of cash offers out there, and the property need work done to it. So you'd have to determine that yourself.
Okay. And
So nothing was done to the property since her father passed in 2020.
mm,
But what we are, and I'm meeting with her now, is that she may decide to go ahead and do a short sale. And the way the short sale operate is that it's not. I know you've never done it with reverse mortgage. The way reverse mortgage do is they send out their own appraiser, and whatever the appraiser, they sell it 95% of what the sale price is, and it can be sold to you. It's just nothing goes to the seller. They don't get anything out of it. But the other part of it is that reverse mortgage pays the commission. I would then go back as her realtor if she does a
Got it.
short sale.
let me ask you this. I mean, she owes 350. Obviously, she wants to walk away with some money, but I mean, if we just give her that 350 or whatever she owes and a 2-week close, do you think we can get that done?
You're just giving her what she owes,
Yeah.
and she walk away with nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so, because she does need money to move. And it's best you could call me back tomorrow, and I can give you a better answer on everything.
Is it possible to talk to her, Joe? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. You could talk to her maybe about in another maybe hour or so. I'm trying to meet with her now.
Okay, and she knows
But
that you're reaching out to people to
Yeah, she knows.
Okay.
And yeah, she knows. I mean, she's not responding because she really don't understand the situation.
Got
That's
it.
why she asked me to help her just to see if she get a roof over. I'm not asking for a commission. We're just trying to get it sold and get her some moving money.
Mhm.
And with the way they're doing that, they want first, last security and deposit and rent. I mean, a 1-bedroom here in Miami is $1,800 a month. That's the least.
Like 8,000. Yeah.
Yeah, so you need about $6,000-7,000 just to move.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of curious. How did you find out about us? How did you reach out to us?
I don't know. I seen the sign, or either I got a list of investors in my phone that I see signs or whatever, and I just put the numbers in there, or email address, or something like that. I don't know. I know in this particular, because I reached just now. I did a couple of them, so I don't know which one are you responding to.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like you filled out an ad on maybe one of our Facebook or YouTube ads. Is that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just did that.
Okay. Did you just see the YouTube ad, or when did you see it?
No, I seen it a long time ago. I had it in my phone.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got no stuff in my phone, and I just decided to pull it up.
Got it. Okay. I was just curious. All right, Joe. Well, yeah, I want to talk to her, and time is not really on our side right now, so we need to get something. We need to get something in pretty quick.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Did you call me from?
What was that?
Is this your number that you called me from? Your contact number?
Yeah, so I texted you from an 813 phone number, so you'll see a
Huh.
text. But I called you from my 954 number. I live in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm local.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you see a text from an 813 phone number, that's also me.
Okay.
But this is my direct line. This 954.
Okay. Did you put your name in there?
I'm gonna text you my name right now.
Okay. All right.
All right, Joe.
All
And
right.
you said you want me to call you back in like an hour?
Yeah, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay. All right, I'll text
All
you,
right.
okay? All right, thank you, brother.
Okay,
Appreciate
what's
you.
your name?
Good.
Good. Just wanted to follow up with you. We still got the offer ready, for your lot. You can close in 2 weeks. Put money in your pocket.
Yeah. I'm just getting off from work. Hold on for a minute.
Okay.
Call back in about 10, 15 minutes.
All right. Well, the thing is, Lester, is you tell me that and I call you back and you don't answer. Hello? Can you hear me? Dude, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Yo, Lester. Oh my God, bro. This dude is ridiculous. He always does that, bro. He just pushes it off. How are you?
All right.
Hey, we spoke in the past about your place in Milton. You told me you had a buyer that's supposed to close in a week. I just wanted to follow up, see if they ended up closing.
Well, there were.
What was that? I can't really hear you.
Yeah, the thing is,
I can't really hear you. I don't know why. The microphone is.
I don't know. Well, we're trying to bathe the dogs,
Oh,
so I
okay.
probably got water all over my phone.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Did
That's right.
they end up closing, or are you looking for like a backup offer or anything?
No, they're supposed to be closing right now. I mean, any
Today?
day now.
Oh.
No, any day.
Does it look like they're gonna close on time, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think they are.
In the situation that
if
they
they
don't.
Yeah, I'll give you a call.
Okay, yeah, because we're still interested.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'll call you
All right.
next week then, maybe.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, just stay in touch, You never know. Good. We spoke in the past about your lot on Koala Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to follow up with you. I know we were talking about us buying it. You had an offer for $50,000. I just wanted to see if you ended up accepting that or what you were wanting to do.
So that's what's your offer? Previously?
Yeah, I got approved to give you an offer for 40. That's a 2-week closing, cash in your pocket.
It's a 40. This is your good number.
Yeah, this is my
Okay,
direct.
okay. I do a little bit research and I give you a call back next week.
When should I follow back up with you?
Maybe next week.
Next week? All right. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
All right, this call might be a longer call. It's going to be for a sub-2 deal that I've been working for a while. He finally says he's free to talk. This is actually a lead I bought over a month ago. Hey, Richard, it's Alec. How are you?
Alec, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
It's going, man.
You're back home and everything? Everything's good?
Yeah. Yeah, no, everything's all right.
All right. Okay, well, just wanted to follow up. It's been a few weeks since our last conversation about your house. We're still interested in buying it. I know we were talking about that creative deal structure to get that done. I mean,
Creative deal structure, or you guys do mortgage mitigation, or mortgage modification at all?
We do not do loan modifications, but I can connect you with somebody that does. Is that the?
No, I'm just asking, man. I'm just asking, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. Is that the direction that you think you wanted to go? I could probably get you somebody.
No.
No.
Right now, since I'm just trying to, devote the best options. Like I said, I thought yesterday was going to be a call at 3.
Oh
3 o'clock.
yeah, well I texted you. I texted you about it to confirm, but I never heard back from you. So.
Okay, well, no, the text I got was, to actually come see the house. So you can't come see the house, but I want more information, and I want more of what's going on before.
Yeah, for
before
sure.
any
So
of that.
let's yeah, let's talk because you don't want to waste time. And to be honest with you, it'd be about an hour drive for me too. So I'm not really trying to do that drive if we're not on the same page either. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, what we would be looking to do is we would catch the mortgage up to being in good standing. So I think you said you had 20,000 in arrears, maybe a little bit higher now because May mortgage was due.
Right.
But
Something like that.
yeah, so what we would do is we would catch that up to being in good standing, and then from there we would take over the monthly payments.
Okay.
And in this case, we're not going to be giving you any money to sell it, but you're also not going to be paying any money to sell it. So essentially the money we're giving you is, you living without paying the mortgage for however many months that was.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so, even with you guys, when you guys assume the mortgage, can I stay there, or you had said before about maybe help me get to another place?
Yeah. Well, so just for clarification, we're not going to be assuming the mortgage. We're just gonna be taking over the payments.
Okay, you guys are going to be assuming the payments. You guys are going to be assuming the payments.
Yeah, I just.
So while you guys are taking care of the payments, can I stay there and pay you, or do I have to vacate the property?
Yeah, ideally we would want it to be vacant at closing. Yeah.
Okay.
If we did that, then we would be expecting, probably upwards to 35 to probably closer to $4,000 in rent a month. So
okay,
it would be.
But I mean that is an option though, correct?
I mean, do you think you would want to pay that $4,000 in rent for this house?
I'm just.
Oh, I'm not trying to come across as like opinionated or being like a dick. I'm genuinely asking questions. I'm not trying to make any assumptions. But
I myself, that's what I'm asking, because like I said, I'm already in the foreclosure process. I'm in the mindset like, fuck this house, fuck the lady that lives there. So, because it's my fucking house. So, so
who
don't get it twisted for 1 second, bro.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, thank you, brother. I appreciate the honesty. Let's keep it real. And who's living there right now? I thought it was just you. You said a lady.
Oh yeah, no, the girlfriend I had at the time, but since in Palm Beach County, since she's established residency and stuff like that, to get her evicted, it's a fucking pain in my fucking ass.
Oh, fuck.
And she has a daughter, and shit like that. So it was like but yeah, so moving forward, so if you guys do this, so I pay you $3,500 for this. That's going on to her. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. Whether I sell it, goes in foreclosure, you guys buy it, whoever. I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
we would be in charge of evicting her in that situation.
Perfect. Oh, well, that sounds great.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try to get her to go without an eviction. Maybe we just have to peg her under the table to do it, but we would be in charge of that. So you're currently not staying in this house, or you are?
No, I live there. Well, it's my house. I'm the only one on the deed and title.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I stay there when I fucking want.
Okay, so you stay in like your side of the house, and they stay in their side of the house. Is that kind of the relationship?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and they stay there without paying. It sounds like.
Oh, of course. Fucking course. Dude.
And is this an ex relationship? Is this a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no marriage. I've only been married one time. There's no marriage. There's no legal as far as that goes.
So this is just a disgruntled ex-girlfriend that's staying in the house and taking advantage.
Well, yeah, because like I said, in Palm Beach County, I have to have a signed lease, or does she have pets? Does she violate the lease and all this ignorant shit to Dude, this is your business. You understand
Yeah.
my fucking trouble.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I've seen some crazy situations, and I completely understand where you're at, and that sounds like a fucking nightmare. So I'm sorry you're dealing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you were mentioning, if you wanted to live there, are you saying that, if we get her removed, you would want to go back or
No,
no?
I don't want to fucking live there.
Okay.
I don't want to
Okay.
fucking live there.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
But if she fucking,
Yeah.
if she wants to fucking live there, she's gonna pay you
Oh no,
$4,000 a
we're
month.
getting
That's
her out.
her.
Oh yeah, no, I
That's her
don't.
fucking problem.
If you're complaining about her like this, I want nothing to do with this lady. So,
So
yeah. So what are the next steps from here? I mean, how soon are you going to be looking to get something done?
I'm going to be out of town Monday and Tuesday of next week. So if we can do something Wednesday when I get back, let's do something. I said if it's a phone call, the mortgage statement that you were asking for, I'm fucking with the mortgage company asking for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get my password reset and all that shit, and that's been a pain in my fucking ass. So what do I need to do?
Okay, so I need the mortgage statement. That would be great. Maybe we can just do that right now. I could do that over the phone with you real quick. You down to do that real quick?
Sure.
All right. What is the mortgage? What is the mortgage company?
AmeriSave.
Say that one more time.
AmeriSave.
AmeriSave. Okay. All right. Let's go on AmeriSave's website. AmeriSave mortgage.
Yeah.
All right. And let's my AmeriSave portal. Let's get this login. Is it linked to this phone number? This 561 phone number?
Of course it was, and now it hasn't been. So I've been trying to reset the password, and I've been on the phone with them. So it's been a pain in my ass, bro.
Yeah.
I've been dodging
so I
you.
see. We're
I've been trying to
sorry
deal with it.
something went wrong. All right. What
Thank you.
Yeah, I see. What is the email address the R
Yes.
Hey, this is Alec. I got your info from our referral company. They told me you were looking to sell your place in Pensacola, so I was just Peridot.
I'll sell it for $150,000 non-negotiable. That's all there is to it.
Okay, and they mentioned that there's a mortgage as well involved with that?
Yeah, I still owe a little bit of money on it.
Okay. Is that where you're getting the 150 price from? Is that kind of what you owe on the note, or?
No. I bought the house outright, and then I had to refinance it because I got in a little bit of mess and needed some money, and I don't owe but maybe 30 left on it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and the house is how many bedrooms is it?
It could be a 3-bedroom or it could be a 2-bedroom.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Like it has like a floor?
I got one of the walls in between the 2 rooms that I cut a hole in to make one of the rooms bigger.
Oh, okay. So okay, got it. So it could be a 3-bedroom if we just add that wall back, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Okay. And it's 2 bathrooms? 3 bathrooms?
1 bath.
1 bathroom.
1 bath.
Oh, man. Okay. And you said you were sounds like you're firm on that 150 price, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No negotiations.
No. Okay, sounds good to me. I like that. It just makes it easy. And you're living here, or is this a rental?
Yeah, I live in the house.
Okay.
I live in it.
It'll be vacant at closing, or what's the status of it at closing?
I'm sorry. Say it again. I didn't understand.
Will it be vacant at closing, or what's the status of the house?
Oh, well, I mean, it all depends, man. If somebody gave me $150,000 for it, I will get out of it as soon as possible.
Okay. And is it a single? Is it a block or is it a frame house?
Sir?
You have a concrete block or is it wood?
What?
Like the foundation.
Oh, the foundation's concrete.
Is it concrete block? Okay. No, I'm just calling to verify that because that, obviously increases the value. All right. Well, I could send this over to our underwriting team. Ideally we would want to go and see the house, or if you had pictures, we could, get an idea based off of that. Is that
look it up on Google? It's on Facebook. I mean, people always, I saw it on Facebook or whatever, or Google Maps or whatever. I don't know.
There's interior pictures on Google, you're saying?
No. I doubt that very
Oh,
seriously.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna
I'm talking
say.
about outside, picture of the outside.
Okay. Yeah, I see on Google Street View there's like a white van, but this is from
Yeah.
2022. Does it look the same?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Been
about
looking
the
the same since I bought it.
what about the inside? I mean, is there any repairs needed? Anything notable?
And probably, I mean, there's going to be minor problems. I mean, air conditioning could probably use a little fixing. Certain little things. I mean, I've been living there 30 years.
Gotcha. So you would say that's just maybe in livable condition, just dated, a little dated maybe?
Yeah, basically.
Dated interior, but livable. Okay. Um, and could you just verify how many square feet the house is? Is it around 900?
Really, man. I would say 1,000 again. I don't know.
Okay. I see on the county it says 898, so you think that would be accurate?
I assume.
Okay. And then are you going to be moving out of the area, or where were you planning on going?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but really what I want to do, I'm from South Louisiana. You ever seen that movie Swamp People?
Yes, I have.
I was doing that 40 years ago.
Really?
I would move in the swamp of South Louisiana where I'm from. That's where I'm from.
Wow.
And I'd move back down there. Get away from society.
Swamp People was like a reality TV show, right? It wasn't a movie. It was like a series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swamp People.
Yeah. No,
Catching alligators and all that
yeah,
stuff. That's what I was doing 40 years ago.
Yeah. Really? So what part of Louisiana is that? Is that like south of New Orleans, or where would that be?
Oh yeah. It's I'm 100. Well, I'm not 100 miles west, southwest of New Orleans.
Okay.
We're right on the edge of the swamp.
And you already have a house there that you would live in, or you would just buy one or rent one?
No, I got family that's got property down in the swamp. I'd probably buy a piece of land from them and build me a camp, and that's where I'd live.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. And is that where you're getting that 150 price from? Is that how much a house costs over there?
They got houses across the street that are sold for 185, 200 and something. My house is the same house, but their house has been refurbished. They gutted them out and cleaned them out like somebody redone the house to sell it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that house across the street from me just sold for 185,000.
Got it. So you're saying
the guys went in there and went through the house, new carpet, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they jumped up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put price on mine at 150, and that's what's gonna stay.
Yeah, got it. And then have you thought about, maybe listing this on the market if you wanted
No,
that?
I've never done that.
No? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put together an offer here. I'm gonna talk to my underwriting team. We are investors. I mean, you think if we bought this for 150, we could, make some money on it if we resold
Oh yeah,
it?
I know you could. I got a big, gigantic backyard, and if you refurbish the inside of the house, because of the property, how big it is, and the house, if you redo, I mean, you just go through it like you probably get $250,000 for the house.
250.
I would think so.
Wow. Okay.
Because I live right close to downtown, 2 miles from downtown,
Yeah.
2 miles from the baseball field. Everything is within an arm throw from my house.
Got it.
I live 2 miles from downtown. I live 2 miles from the baseball field. Everything that goes on downtown, festivals and all that, is within 2 miles of my house.
Yeah, and I do see some houses listed for 250. The only thing is they have 2 bathrooms. That's the only thing. You think we could add a second bathroom in your house too?
If you wanted, you probably could,
Yeah.
but I'm single. I've been living there for 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't need another bathroom.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me send this over to my underwriting team, and we can get an offer here for you. And you're saying firm 150. Just out of curiosity, I mean, would you ever be interested in anything with like monthly payments or anything, or you just want to cash out?
I just get my cash and move down the bayou.
Just get your cash and move down. Gotcha. Okay. And if they come back to me with an offer lower than 150, but it's like a good offer, I mean, would you still want me to, send it over to you?
You could call me and we could discuss it, but I mean, I'm pretty much stuck on 150.
Okay.
I mean, but then again, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yeah, but I mean, hey, there's always a chance to call me and say maybe you catch me on the right day. I don't know.
Okay, so if they come in with an offer lower, my underwriting team, I send it over to them. I just make the calls.
Well, make the call and find out what they say, and if they don't like it, oh well. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
Okay. Gotcha. And what was your timeline to making that move and selling and everything? Is this something like you'll do as soon as possible, or did you have like?
Oh, if somebody gave me 150 grand, I'll be out. I'd be out there. It'd probably take me a couple of weeks, but I'd be out there.
Gotcha. So
because I got tools and stuff that I'm gonna sell and whatever.
Okay.
I have vehicles, motorbikes, and all of that. I have to get it out of there.
So it sounds like your timeline is maybe flexible, we could say.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your time, and I'm gonna talk to my team and put together an offer here. Okay.
All right, man. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right. So. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad lead, but 150 is top dollar. There are some, like, there's one here. Beautiful house. I just been looking at this listing. I actually really like this house. For reference, it's a 2-2. This one is a 3-1. So 2-2s are worth a little bit more, I would say, because you have the second bathroom, even though, it's one less bedroom. But this house is 400 square feet larger and has a pool, and it's a nice pool too. Coming from somebody that lives in South Florida, I've seen a lot of pools. It's a nice pool. So this one's for sale for $235 and not selling. 196 days on the market, 6,000 views. It's not selling. So that tells me that this house is probably worth maybe 210. Let's say 215, 210. Maybe a little overpriced, and it has a pool. So that means our house is probably worth 180. That's kind of what he was saying. 190. It's where I'm seeing the comps too. I'm doing the comps while I'm on the call, and yeah, I mean, he wants 150. Like, what are you gonna do? You put 20,000 into the house, you're all in 170. You're paying 10,000 in closing costs. You're paying realtor commissions. You're not making money. Even on a refinance, you're not making money. So yeah, this one, he sounds a little flexible, although he did sound firm. So I'll call him back and probably next week, because it's Friday today. I'll call him back and just be like, hey, I got an offer here, 30-day closing, but we got to be at like 120, something like that, and then maybe offer him like a 140 novation offer or something. But I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna do the numbers a little bit more, but could be a deal, could be not. Sometimes these sellers, like he was saying, you catch them on the right day, you catch them in a good mood, and they do sell, and you're surprised. Like I've had sellers where they like firm a high number, and I'm like, oh, this is a shitty deal, and then like I just say, hey, I spoke to my team, we have to be 100,000 less, and like they're actually like, and you can close in 30 days, and I'm like, wow, like they're actually considering this. So that happens. So it is what it is. I'm gonna stop yapping, get to the next call.
Yeah, who's calling?
Yeah, hi, this is Alec. I got your info from my underwriting team. They sent me your info about the place you have on Roosevelt Ave. About you were saying.
What is it?
About the mobile home you have on Roosevelt Ave. They're saying you were looking to sell, so I was calling to get you an offer.
Okay.
In Mazarkari town. Can never pronounce that town. Mazarkari, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we actually bought another house here, I think a year or two ago. It's a duplex. So it's like a Polish, right? It's Polish or something. Okay. Are you Polish?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So, what were your plans with your mobile home? Are you living here? Is it tenant occupied?
No, it's unoccupied. The only thing is, with the hurricane, it knocked down the power pole.
Oh.
So it's got a well, it's got septic, it's got power, but the power pole needs to be fixed.
The power cord, like the city power?
The pole. No, the pole.
Yeah,
outside?
like the big electric poles. Yeah.
Yeah, that one needs to be fixed.
But shouldn't the city take care of that, or no?
No, they only fix it if it's attached to your house.
Oh.
And this one is not attached to the house, because I know I asked all them questions, because when you have a mobile home, because this is part This is part mobile home, and the rest is addition. When you have a mobile home, you have a power pole, and it's on the ground, not connected to the house. So what they're saying is they don't fix that because you can take your mobile home and move anywhere you want.
Hmm. Wow.
You know, you can
Is
get it
that
out.
where the meter is too? Is the meter connected to that power pole?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
When the hurricane came,
Wow.
because the pole, because some trees fell and pulled
Oh
the
my
big
God, that's
cables.
horrible. And the city can't do anything?
Yeah,
Wow.
they disconnected everything. So that's what needs to be fixed. And then once it's fixed, then there's power and everything there.
Did you get any quotes on that? How much that would cost?
I got one company only, and it was one of them was like 6,000 something.
6K?
Because what they do is they do the pole, but they do everything. They gotta do everything perfect because they don't want to leave anything
Got it. Okay, so
messed
6,000.
up in case they turn it
And
on and it fires and stuff
did
like that.
did your neighbors also have the same problem? Did they fix their stuff as well?
No, their pole didn't fall. The neighbor is a house, and my daughter is the other neighbor. She's a house. So their
Okay.
poles, their stuff is connected to the house.
Okay.
But no, their stuff didn't get knocked down. This
So
one
only
did.
yours. Okay.
Yeah, because the alley had a lot of trees, so I guess.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're still
I
back there. So
I see some pictures from when you listed it. It looks like you listed it 6 months ago. You had it on the market.
I
Um,
guess it was.
okay. I see some pictures. Is it in the same state? I mean, outside looks a little rough. The
Yeah,
inside looks
yeah,
okay-ish.
it's from the same state. I fixed it, and
The bathroom looks a little rough. Okay.
yeah, I fixed the bathroom, and did
Oh, you
whatever
did.
I
You
could.
fixed it since these pictures. It's in better state.
Um, what is about? It's just painted. It's not like
Okay.
beautiful. Then the
Yeah.
kitchen, the cabinet need to be removed. I
Okay.
I started removing them, the bottom cabinet,
Okay.
because if you're gonna see them right now when you go in, they're gonna be almost like coming out. So there's
Yeah.
something on the back that is fixed. So, but I
Okay.
haven't been able to go back there. They gotta be removed and put back on
Is this a mobile home, a
because
manufactured home, or like a
it's
frame?
part of it. Part of it is a very old mobile home. The middle of it, on the side of it, is an addition with a rock part. The rock part that you see,
Yeah.
that's an addition, and then to the side there's another addition. That's where
Oh.
the bathroom is and the big
So
bedroom.
two additions, and that has a frame foundation, or is that a block foundation?
That's frame.
Frame. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these pictures look a little rough, to be honest with you. But I mean, we would be interested. Now you had that listing here for, let me see, 100, or you listed it for 95. Oh, you've been trying to sell this for a while. Okay. You bought it for 29? No.
I don't remember how much I paid for it, but that
When
was
did you
like
buy
a
this?
long time ago.
2008 or 2015?
Oh no, I bought that no. What happened is it was on my daughter's name
Uh,
because I
okay.
bought it. It was mine, then I had given it to my daughter, but then I gave her the house, and then I switched
Hmm.
that one back to me.
Got it. Okay, so I
So that's
see.
how you're gonna see. You're gonna see like Carmen and Grisel, and
Yeah. In
that's my daughter.
2022, you listed it for 105, then
Mhm.
95, then you removed the listing, then you relisted it. So most recent listing was 100,000. Do you have a mortgage on this?
No,
Okay. And you said your daughter lives next door. Any reason that you don't want to,
yeah,
live in this house and live next to your daughter?
because I don't have electricity.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
You know.
Is that, and it's too expensive to fix right now for your current budget?
Oh, well, I just don't want to.
You just don't
Because
want
if
to
I'm
deal
gonna
with it?
sell it, I don't want to waste the money
Mm.
and then sell it, and
Okay.
it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So then I will have to add money to the price, and
Yeah. Makes sense. And your daughter's cool with you selling it? That's not gonna be an issue?
no,
Okay.
they don't care.
Okay. And I mean, if we came in and we just bought it as is, I mean, how much were you needing to walk away with?
Oh, I don't know. You gotta make me an offer, and
Okay. Well, I can tell you
we
right
can go.
now, I do have an underwriting team, so I'd have to run it by them, but I can tell you that we probably wouldn't be at 100 or even close to 100. So,
Mhm.
is that how much you were looking to sell it for? Because if so, we probably wouldn't be your buyer.
Well, you can make me an offer as long as it's not a, bad offer.
Okay. Have you talked to other investors about this?
No, really, no. This is the first time I talked to somebody.
Oh, okay. So what kind of
Yeah,
offers were
since
you
I had
getting
it
when you had it
listed.
listed? You didn't get anything good?
No, I got some offers, but then people when I guess they found something else.
Mm.
So that's like I'm not in a hurry to sell. I mean, it's like if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell.
Okay, so either way, you're cool sitting on it and just paying the bills and just waiting.
Yeah, I don't have any. Right, like I said, I don't have any bills right now. But the yearly taxes. That's it.
Okay, got it.
But the
Well, there is some
light is shut
maintenance
off.
that you probably have to do too, with like lawn and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and I had everything really nice, but when you look at the back now, it's bad because all the alleys, and that's the county stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff is like over the fence,
Oh my
and
gosh. Okay. Where
and
where
I
are you
don't clean
living
it
now? Do you
because
still
they
live
say
you still live in the area or where you
I
live?
stay. I'm staying with my daughter
Oh, you are. So you're next door. Okay.
right here in Missouri town.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my other daughter's house because I gave her this house too.
Okay.
So I got my own room here.
Got it. Okay. And I mean, did you have an amount of money that you would need to get your next place? Like you were like, hey, I need at least, $50,000 to, get my next place or something like that, or you didn't have like a number in mind?
No, I don't have a number in mind. I just whatever the offer, then
Okay.
I'll think about it. Then I gotta see how much it costs for when you go to the title company and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I can put together an offer. I mean, it looks like it needs some, repairs done, and we got to fix that pole. So that's $6,000, and we put some money into it. Um,
Yeah, you can probably find somebody else cheaper to do it. I just got me that
no,
one
that sounds
estimate.
about
But
right. $6,000. That sounds
yeah,
about right to do something like that. Especially we would want to do it with permits and make sure it's, done correctly. So,
yeah.
all right. Well, let me see what we
There's an
can do.
electrician here.
Yeah.
There's an electrician here in the neighbor, and he does all that stuff. So, but
Oh,
I haven't
okay,
even talked.
perfect. Yeah, we would want to use him then. And I know we were talking about the price a little bit, but I mean, I'm gonna go to my underwriting team and get an offer, but did you have an amount in mind that you were needing to walk away with? Usually that kind of helps me get an idea of where we would need to be if, we're too low or
Hmm.
something.
Well, no, just work on the offer, and then I'll decide if it's too low or not. Then I'll tell you.
Okay, got it. Yeah, usually the initial offer comes in low. I mean, if we gave you, 30, $40,000 cash, 2-week closing, you think that's something you could make work?
No, that's low because that's what a lot costs you here right now.
Okay,
Just a lot. A
gotcha.
lot without a well and impact fees. When you have to do the septic and you have to do the well, you gotta
Mm,
pay impact fees, and that costs you like $25,000 or
mm,
more just now.
got it.
The
Okay,
lot the
so how
lots are
much
running.
how much more do you think that this would be worth then? You think closer to like 50 or?
No, I probably won't take less than 80.
Okay. All right. Let me talk to my underwriting team here. And then is it Grisel?
Yes.
Grisel? Okay. My name is Alec. Let me talk to my underwriting team and I'll put together an offer, see if we can get that 80 or, close to it and, get you a 30-day closing and money in your pocket, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you for your time.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.
All right. I don't think that was a good call, to be honest with you. I feel kind of lazy on that call. Like I was just rushing to price. I wasn't really digging into that motivation. Like I still don't really know her motivation besides just wanting to sell and not deal with it. It's kind of, the only motivation I got. Like I don't know. There was a lot I could have dug deeper into. I was just kind of lazy on that call, to be honest with you. That wasn't one of my best calls. However, we did get a price, so I threw out some numbers. Without offering, I offered, and she said 80. So we know she wants at least, we know she's in that 80K ballpark. This definitely needs to be a lot lower, but just like the last call, call her back, offer, 50, and dig into the motivation a little bit more.
Your number keep coming up on my phone.
Yeah, is this Ruby?
Who's calling?
Yeah, hi, my name is Alec. I actually got your info from our referral company. They had sent me your house in Tallahassee. They told me you were looking to sell, and they sent it to me to call you because we might be a good fit to buy it.
Okay, well, I was calling to find out who was calling, but I'm in a hurry. I can't talk right now.
Oh, okay. When should I call you back?
Call me back Monday.
Oh, not till Monday. That's a long time.
well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of busy.
Okay. All right, but you're still looking to sell that house, is that correct or
Yes,
not?
I am. Yes,
Okay,
I am.
so Monday. What time on Monday you think?
You can call me about 9 o'clock Monday.
9 a.m.?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're early. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Ruby. And my name is Alec, okay? So I'll call you back on Monday.
All right.
All right, bye. All right, this is going to be a different call. I'm going to put this in the video. This is going to be calling a seller that I just closed a deal with. So call him up, see how the experience was, and ask for a review.
Hello.
Hey, Dan, it's Alec. How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, good. Just was calling, making sure that you got the closing funds and everything was okay with that.
Yep, everything's good.
Okay, cool. And just wanted to see how
Enjoy your lot.
Okay, just want to see how your experience was. Everything was okay working with us?
Everything was good working with you. If you need any references, you send them my way.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if I could send you over a link to write us a review. Is that possible?
Sure, send it over.
Okay. Should I email it to you? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, just email it.
It's just going to be a quick Google review. You don't have to write anything crazy, but definitely would appreciate it. It goes a long way.
No problem. Everything you guys said, Alec, I probably had 200 people call me and try to buy this lot. And the reason why you bought it is because, first of all, you didn't offer me a low ball price, which most of them wanted to do. I went a little lower than what I wanted to, but that's neither here nor there. And you did everything you said you were going to do. That's why you own the lot.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Well, no problem. So you send me over your review. I'll fill it out for you.
All right. Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure working with you. Appreciate your
All right.
time.
No problem.
Bye.
Take care.
You too. Bye now.
Bye.
All right. There you go. Little testimonial. It was one of the smallest deals I've ever done, but, got to the finish line, so. Hey, Adam, it's Alec. We spoke about your house. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I have. What's up?
Okay, no, you told me to call you back in a couple of weeks. That was a couple of weeks ago about you selling.
Oh, shit.
You said you were finishing the patio, I think. And
They got to just put the probably about like 4-5 more piece of board up there.
Okay, so in one more week you want to sell, or what do you think?
Yeah, my bad.
All right, you're good, brother. All right, thank you, sir. Hey, Jennifer, it's Alec.
Hi.
Hey, sorry I missed your call.
No, it's all right. We were doing phone tag, I guess.
Yeah. That's an automated text, by the way, that sent that text there. Yeah, so I did talk to my, I mentioned to you that I have an underwriting team. So I did talk to them about the purchase, and our offer with your place in Gainesville, your townhouse.
Yeah.
So they did tell me a couple things, and I wasn't aware of this. Is they told me that right now in Gainesville, in the Gainesville market, we're really just looking for single family homes. So we're not
Oh, okay.
prioritizing we're not prioritizing townhouses as much, and that's throughout
Mhm.
the entire county. Um, we are still buying townhouses, but to be honest with you, their cash offer was pretty much like where you were saying that your other cash offers were. So, a bit lower
Well,
than
I just
your
got a
number.
cash offer a little while ago. That's who I was on the phone with. He said 130. I'd be losing $5,000 from what I
Yeah.
paid, but
Well, 130 is
I
not
mean, they're
horrible.
still selling in here. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a 4 bedroom. It's good size, and the university is what keeps this place going, really. I think there's more university students, more university people than regular people in this town. I had read that's the majority of the population.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, as an investment, the market's kind of slowed down a little bit. So, if it was a
Yeah,
single
no kidding. I
family,
know.
yeah. But unfortunately, with a townhouse, so we're not looking as much. My partner actually owns some Sparrow condominiums, which is the
Oh, they're next door to me, and they're
yeah,
awful.
yeah. He said that. Yeah, it's a little hood, but he owns some. So yeah, I mean we're familiar, but yeah, I mean at the moment for a cash offer, we would be a bit lower. So if you have an
Well,
offer,
I'm not taking lower.
yeah,
I mean, if I have to sell it with a realtor, then I do.
yeah, that might be your best bet at this point. We could refer you one if you wanted one, but it sounds like you already have one.
Yeah, I've had a guy I've been talking to for quite a while.
Yeah. Now when we come to the seller financing offer that we were talking about, now we
Yeah.
could still present you that seller financing offer, but I'm not sure if the terms are going to be as desirable for you. Um, but
Probably not.
yeah, probably not. What we can do is we can keep it with a 10-year balloon, so you have all your money in 10
No, I'm
years.
not waiting 10 years. I could be dead in 10 years. I'm not doing that.
Well, I hope not.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, no, it's true. You never know. I mean, I would hope you're not dead
In
though.
10 years, I mean, I'll be 73. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not waiting 10 years to get my money back. I'd be better off taking that guy's offer for 130
Yeah.
than just getting the cash.
Yeah, well, that's definitely an
I
option.
would like to try to get a little more. I mean, it's real cheap to live here. It's just I want to move, you know. So
Yeah, well, that's definitely an option. Yeah, I mean, what they were telling me is we could do the 150. We can give you $5,000 down, and then we'll do the remaining the remaining amount in monthly payments.
yeah, I know, but what would the interest be that I would be getting? How much would I get a month? And I don't want a 10-year balloon payment. I
You
maybe would consider 5, but 5,000 down is nothing. I had better offers than that in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just the messenger here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
what did they say the rest of the terms were? They had to tell you the whole deal, not just part of it.
yeah, well, yeah, I didn't get into it. Yeah, so it would be the remaining 145 on a 30-year loan term, and that would bring the payment to about $400 a month.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
So
Would
we
you
may as well forget it.
would you want me to go back and counter anything, or I mean, what did you have in mind?
I really at 400. If I sold it for 130, I could get 4% in a CD or a savings account. I just no. That's not good enough.
Yeah. All right.
Especially with 5,000 down. I mean, that's barely enough to make a move.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I mean, I figured it was gonna be tough, but it's just our buy box has changed a little bit, so unfortunately,
Yeah,
that's
it's okay. I mean, other people are selling in here, so it's not a big deal. But I'm not going to undercut myself that bad. So that's that. I just want my money.
Okay.
You know.
Well, do you have any counter offers that you want me to go back and make, or is it just we're not in the same
I don't
ballpark?
think so. I never wanted to do seller financing to begin with.
Okay.
I don't like the idea because then I could end up with the property back, and I don't want it back. I won't be in Florida. I plan on going somewhere else. So,
Got it.
you know, if I could make more than $400 a month renting it out. I don't want to do that because I'm afraid of what people do. I don't trust only having one property to rent out. If I had multiple properties, I'd have no problem.
Yeah.
But
well, the 130,
yeah, one
the
property,
130
and if
offer
I'm counting on it,
yeah. Yeah, the 130 offer
Yeah.
might be solid then if you just want to get something done. I did have an offer for 120, so that's where we were with the cash offer. Now that is a guaranteed 120 30-day closing. So if you wanted to do that, you know, we could.
well, no, I would take the 130. Why would I do 120 if I can get 130?
I mean, you never know. You know,
And I haven't even tested the market. I mean, I had put it on, but I was just getting
All right, I wanna
investors
get
and
off this
realtors
call.
call me,
I don't
but
wanna
I
be on
put
this
it
call
on
anymore.
in the slow time of the year.
Yeah. All right, Jennifer. Well, I
There was
appreciate.
one lady. It took her several months, but she did
Yeah, I want to
get.
get off this call ASAP. This
I
is another
forget,
seller that just
180,
yaps for no
184,
reason.
something
I
like
don't
that.
care. I don't care.
I mean, that would
Don't
net
care.
me 165,000 if I can
Such
get
a dick,
180.
bro. I'm so bad.
So
Yeah. All right, Jennifer. Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate your time. I'll talk to them and see if I can get anything higher, but it seems kind of where we're at right now. So,
yeah.
but
Well, I
all right.
don't like the seller financing idea
Yeah, no
at all.
worries.
And 4%, I'm getting more than that with the bank.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good weekend.
You too.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get off that call ASAP. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to talk about your neighbors. So yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. Check out my other videos because I've been pumping out a lot of these videos lately. And make sure you check out the link tree down below because that has all my systems and softwares that I use. Like the video, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.